Welcome to another episode of the Build Room. My name is Hunter. I'm here with,
Evan.
to my left, Jared. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say your name. Introduce yourself.
Do we have to do this every time?
we do. We do.
How about just like Hunter in the shop?
Hunter. But that's not your guy's
All right,
name.
my name's Jared.
Kenny.
How you feeling, Kenny?
Feeling good.
Okay. You said your throat hurts.
Throat does hurt, but can't be a you know what about it. Right, Jared?
That's right. We gotta show up to work.
Yep. It is November 13th. It will be November 14th when this comes out. So, happy November. If that's a thing that people say.
Don't think so.
Does anybody have any exciting life happenings right now? Evan's buying a house.
Am in the process. Closing date is the 20th, so a week from today. So hopefully we can get that done. We just got the inspection done, and we have contractors getting us bids to fix electrical and plumbing, and then we'll make our final adjustments with the seller, and then hopefully close.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exciting?
Yes, very exciting. There's a lot of work to be done still.
How
very
about
exciting.
tires?
You bought
How
tires?
about tires?
Which
Evan's
brand?
buying houses, I'm buying tires.
Which brand did you go with?
Not the Kumos.
Oh, I would have gone with the Kumos.
I know.
The 34s?
The 34 Kumos, yeah.
I
I
got
wouldn't
that.
go bigger than 37.
You put 34s on your Buick?
I would.
That's crazy.
I got
That'd be
them
crazy.
Continentals.
Continentals.
Jared, how was your overnight duck hunting trip?
It was good. I already told you the story, so I can't tell you again.
Yeah, you can tell. No, I already know, but these people listening don't
All right.
know.
We drove out to our spot, and there just wasn't very many ducks there, which was always a possibility because ducks, they move around from spot to spot. They're migrating, and
Have you ever seen a movie Migration?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Migration?
I've never
You've
seen
got to
it.
watch that
You
with your
ask me
daughter.
this once a week because apparently you love the movie.
I've never asked you if you've seen Migration.
You've
Have
seen-
I
you
ever
said
asked
it.
him if he's seen Migration?
And I said, is it going to make me not want to hunt ducks? Remember that conversation?
I don't, but now that you say that, you might not want to hunt duck, but you probably still will. It's just it's
I still
animation, so it's just an animated duck.
Yeah.
Anyways, your daughter would like the movie.
I'll watch it.
Okay.
I still got to watch Zootopia apparently too.
You've never
You-
seen Zootopia?
No, never seen Zootopia.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited for Zootopia too.
Bella likes Disney princess movies. That's what we watch. Okay.
She would love Zootopia, bro.
Anyways, back to your duck hunting.
Yes, there was no ducks in the spot. We drove in there a long ways. The road sucks. There's no cell service. And we were planning on staying the night, and we didn't do that. We came back home. And we went to a spot that's like 5 minutes from Eric's house in the morning. Wilson Lake, if you want to go.
So you could have just slept at Eric's
Yeah, I have a
house.
question.
We could have. Go ahead, Evan.
Didn't you? So you said you drove to Wilson Lake and you still slept in the truck
Yes, I
and
did.
froze.
I froze my butt off.
At
yeah.
what point are you like, I'm cold, let's drive the 5 minutes to Eric's house?
Here's where I'm at with that.
Okay.
If you never sleep in the cold, you never appreciate your warm bed. Okay?
Okay. We got
That's true.
All right.
Yep.
all right.
So yeah, we hunted that morning, got a couple ducks, and then went home.
Nice.
Oh, also, I forgot the kayak. So in the morning when we were getting ready to go hunt, I had to drive back to my house and go get the kayak and then come back.
You had to drive all the way from Wilson,
Yes.
all the way back to your house, and then come back. That's funny. I didn't know that part.
Yeah. I could have slept in my bed.
Yeah.
And then you would have had to make an extra trip to get the kayak.
Yeah.
Because then you have to technically pass your house to go to Wilson Lake.
I
in a
stopped
sense.
at my house.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you want to know the truth, I unloaded the kayak on purpose because at Wilson last time we didn't have to use the kayak. But the water was like 12 feet higher than it was the first time we went, like 2 weeks ago.
Why?
I don't know.
It's canal water.
Yeah, it's canal water, and they usually cut it all the way off. But I'm
Interesting.
assuming, I don't know.
We've gotten a lot of rain here for Idaho, at least.
Yeah,
They
but
must
that
have
would,
let water
I don't
through
know.
for
They must
some
have just
reason.
let it through because, yeah, they shut it off. So that technically drains most of Wilson Lake.
It will, yeah, it'll drain pretty much all the way
Huh.
eventually. But
That's interesting. Well, sounds like a fun
It was an adventure.
Fun-
He had a
fun
lot of
adventure.
driving. You could, if you like driving.
Made a memory.
Evan, you close out the hunting season.
Yeah, we closed out elk season. We had a few opportunities, but we saw more bulls than we did cows. We would like drive around the corner and see 4 bulls just standing there, which normally you don't see unless you don't have a bull tag.
Red Bulls.
Red Bulls. Had a lot of Red Bulls. But yeah, we closed out the season. She got a couple more shots, but no elk.
All right.
So we're done. Done
You
with that.
already planned a trip for next year.
Oh yeah, we got Kevin coming in. Shout out Kevin. He's gonna drive down from Idaho Falls, and we're gonna go archery hunting in September.
I'll come. I'll be
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I won't hunt,
Kenny
but
will hopefully have a bow by then. Jared can pull up.
I'll come for a day, I guess.
All right.
You can sleep in the cold again and appreciate your
There you
warm
go.
bed.
I mean, I got a camper, but
Here, I could go 3-day hunting with you guys, or I could go duck hunting 3 times. That's where I'm at, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. But you're not gonna be in elk. You're gonna be in ducks.
I wouldn't be shooting an elk anyway.
That's true. Just packing it out.
well, so pretty much just duck
Yeah.
hunting now. Duck season until what? January? Is that when it ends?
Yeah, early February maybe.
Hmm.
The end of January sounds right.
All right. Well, fun stuff. Kenny, you have anything to add there? I feel like your voice is the least heard, so I want to make sure you feel appreciated and heard.
No, somebody asked me the other day like what I had going on, and it was just like just work and going home. It's about
Kenny
it.
literally never leaves this area.
That's true.
He
This
lives here, he
property.
works
Yeah.
here.
We won't tell people where Kenny lives because we want to protect his security, but it's very close to the shop.
About 200 yards that way.
But
Not even.
but you have a 50-50 shot of running into a biker gang as well.
Yeah.
I was saying,
so
I do have a biker gang to protect me,
Yeah.
They're friendly.
yeah.
We
and
think.
a bunch of construction workers usually that end up outside the front of my house.
It's true.
It's a good time.
I don't know what they were out there for 8 hours the other day, just walking in circles, and they were fishing line to this one guy that just had to walk circles for 8 hours.
I'm not gonna blame them because I'm sure their contractor boss or whoever is the one pulling the strings, and they're just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here so I don't get fined or something. I don't know. But
All right, well, that's fine. Normal life is
you got anything going on?
let's see. Well, this morning I won't get into this morning, but it's fine. This weekend my wife's gonna be gone this weekend, so I get to watch the kids by myself. Which is fine. It's part of being a dad, right, Jared and Kenny?
This weekend? By yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
Oh, okay.
But hey, that means after they go to bed, you can play games.
This is true, and I don't get harassed.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
On I'd say probably once a week we hear McCallie yell at Hunter. Fun.
I do want to. She doesn't normally yell. I don't want to clarify.
Correct.
Just so
Correct.
that
She doesn't yell. She
I
doesn't
cover my cheeks here. So,
I've heard her yell. I've been over at the house and she kicked us out, so.
there were other instances surrounding that 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 event, but that's okay. But yeah, it was. Anyways, that's what I'm doing this weekend. Probably gonna watch football. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. This last week, I did preach on Sunday. That went well. You can go listen to it if you want. So that was most of my week last week doing that, and then this week. So we'll get into this now. I guess our air compressor has been having issues. Last week it made an appearance on the show by turning on. Well, that was its send off apparently, because the next day it burst into flames. Pretty much the motor on it did, which sucks because that's the one thing other than just having power that we rely on is air, because Jared's a lost puppy when he doesn't have air, because he's our chief air user. with painting and stuff like that. So when we don't have air, we're in a world of hurt. So we were without that for most of the day Friday, and then most of the day Monday. Luckily, I was able to order a motor off of none other than Amazon. Mind you, this is like that thing weighs like what, 40 pounds. And it was all good. Got it installed and everything. And then yesterday she started having issues. So,
I mean, it might be what we get for buying it off of Amazon. but-
it said it was a direct replacement for what we needed.
Oh, okay.
I'm just supposed to trust that. What am I supposed to do about that?
Sue Amazon.
So, anyways, I was talking to Geraldo with Amazon yesterday, and he was trying to help us out. But
See, high up in the company.
I think he was pretty high up. He was very nice. He asked me how my day was going, and I said about as good as a feller can be. So,
They were texting for a solid like 45 minutes.
yeah. But anyways, so we're still trying to figure that out. We might have to just find a whole new air compressor somewhere, which is not a bad idea because that way we could have 2 tanks, and it would be double the amount of reserved air.
Are we gonna be able to fit an air compressor behind Jared's?
Well, we can move that. We need to move that oven out of there.
Dumb question.
No, it's fine. But anyways, so it'd be nice to maybe have an extra air compressor just because then so here's the thing. Here's my theory. That air compressor motor turns on so much because we use it often, which is fine. That's what it's supposed to do. But that one in particular, I think that we just installed, it heats up and it stays heated up. And when it's constantly like it only has like a 30-second break in between cycles, it doesn't cool off in time. And so it's, whereas if you had it just have one continuous runtime for a while and then have to kick back on for another 10 minutes or something like that, it could cool itself off during heavy use.
So that's why you want another tank.
Well, that, and yeah, also too, it'd just be nice to have a backup. Anyways, that's the issue. One of the issues we've been dealing with is air. And this fly is bothering
Yeah,
me
I've
right
been
now.
watching it
There's a
all
fly in here
I
right
think
now.
it's the same one from last week.
Yeah. Also, the flies have been horrible still. I don't understand.
Kill it.
If they're, okay, here's a question. This is not in our,
Oh,
I think Jared killed the fly. Here's a question. This is not in our outline. If there's one thing, maybe this is blasphemous. If there's one thing that God created that you wish he did not create, what would it be? It's got to be some sort of an insect for me.
yeah. I would like flies, flies or mosquitoes.
Flies and mosquitoes are,
Yeah.
well, like I don't care about wasps that much because I don't get stung that often, but
yeah.
flies are probably, yeah, I don't know.
Spiders. It's pretty simple.
That's
guys.
true, but spiders kill insects too.
That's true. Spiders have at least a decent purpose.
Okay.
What's a good purpose of a fly? Other than to land on your food, suck it off, and then land on your drinks and suck some of that drink. And then it just licked all over your food and drink. And then you're like, what am I supposed to do? Just lick that fly's lick? I don't know.
The flies
They do. They rub their hands together when they land on whatever it is.
They
and they're
do.
like, I'm going to get some of this.
I catch them
yeah.
slurping my Red Bull every single day.
It's disgusting.
Oh,
And then sometimes they have the audacity to hop in there.
yeah.
And then you take a sip and you're like, I'm going to go
That's
hurt myself because I just swallowed a fly.
I might say mosquitoes are more annoying though.
But we don't have a ton of mosquitoes out
No,
here anyway.
no, but
See,
I
but-
mean during the summer.
See, but I can.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but that's because you flood irrigate your
Yeah.
lawn, so you have an issue with that. But like,
Yeah.
I got like 4 mosquito bites this entire year, and that's
You
because I got them in the mountains.
Flood irrigate your lawn.
Yeah, the lower lawn is like
I didn't even know people did that until
irrigate.
Eric.
Yeah.
I thought farmers just kind of did that sometimes
No.
with their fields.
Yeah.
I mean we have an orchard down there, so it needs a lot of water.
What kind of fruit?
We have peaches, plums, pears, apples, cherries, grapes, blackberries, raspberries.
And they're all decently edible.
Yeah.
Like you spray them and stuff like that. Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we're way off topic, but anyways, Kenny? Did you have something?
We just made grape juice. Lots of it.
Did you press it down? Did you press it with your feet?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'd watch you get in a
Here's what we
tub
do. Here's what we
and stomp on some grapes.
Here's what we do. We get a bunch of grapes. We put them in big old mason jars, pour boiling water in there and like a little bit of sugar, seal it. And then like 6 months down the road, it's going to be
How my grandma used to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
And
You don't
then
have-
2 years down the road, You know where I'm going with this, huh?
Yeah. Some,
Well, I'll bring one here and we can
Put a
save
little,
it.
put a little yeast in there.
Yeah.
you'll be
little
like
something
Jesus
extra.
turning that
Water,
water
boiling
to
water into wine. There you go. But anyway,
Using science.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there a weight limit for stomping grapes? Because I don't know if
you're terrible.
I'm not
Why-
saying anything.
That's
I'm
the
just
point
wondering.
that's the point of smashing grapes is smashing the juice out. So wouldn't
Smash them into eternity.
wouldn't the heavier
just
be
turns
better?
to a vapor.
Because like you would get in there and none of the grapes would smash.
That's a good
'cause you're
point.
just so light.
That's a good point.
Well, we'll have to try some of this grape juice.
Okay, I'll bring you some. It'll be in 5 months,
Okay,
but
that's fine.
it'll be good.
You guys don't have any from 6 months ago that you made? Or like
No,
last
we
year?
didn't make any last year, but 2 years ago we made like 40 jars. So my mom was just handing it out.
That's a lot of juice. Okay. Kenny, did you have?
I got nothing. Probably mosquitoes.
Okay.
Because I grew up in the east side of the U.S. where there are a lot of mosquitoes.
What's that weed in kudzu?
Kudzu vine.
Doesn't that
Mhm.
stuff suck?
It's from Japan. But yes, it literally takes over.
I have no clue what that is.
You don't know what kudzu? You lived in Florida for forever. You don't know what
I
kudzu?
don't
It
know
doesn't.
what
I don't
kudzu
think it
vine
grows
is.
in Florida. I
doesn't?
think it
Okay.
has to grow in like mountainous or like hilly areas. So
let
like
me
West
Google.
Virginia, it is everywhere, and it just takes over. It'll wipe out an entire like
Oh,
mountainside of trees because it'll cover the trees completely and it
Yeah.
don't get sun. But yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's pretty nuts.
It's not on there.
There you ding
I
dong.
was trying to show it to like
Yeah,
there you go.
that stuff is annoying.
We don't have that here.
No.
Is it because it's not humid enough?
Probably, but
Oh.
yeah, I believe in West Virginia they told me it came over from
Mm.
Japan. Somebody brought it over for whatever reason.
Here's a question: do you think flies are a result of the fall, or were they
100%.
just always
No. Flies and mosquitoes were
like?
the fall of man. Because
Okay,
Go ahead.
flies do. I will say this is a good thing. When an animal dies,
I just eat them?
they decompose, and flies are part of that process. They help decompose a
Hmm.
dying corpse.
but
or
you
a
think about
corpse.
it, nothing died before the fall.
It's true.
Hence, do we need flies to decompose things? And if we did, were they this annoying?
Hmm. This is
I
an
think we should
interesting
move
question.
on from this. I mean, I don't know.
We could go a lot of different places with this question. Anyways, okay, we'll move on.
Next topic.
So yeah, that's kind of what's happening around the shop. Oh, what else? What do we got? Yeah, so SEMA was last week. SEMA. I don't even know what it stands for. Something.
I don't know.
Anyways,
You've been.
I've been a
you
couple times.
should
I don't
know.
know what something engineering. I think I don't know. That's probably not right, but SEMA, the big show, Las Vegas. For those of you who don't know, it's typically in Las Vegas, and it's the entire convention center. None of you guys have been, have you?
Nope.
Okay, last time I went was 2 years ago, with Jose and Barlos had been. It was a good time.
Elijah didn't go.
I think it was Elijah.
Oh, Elijah was there.
Barlows.
Yes, sorry, Elijah.
Barlos went.
Barlos came, yeah, because he wanted to come with.
Everybody be going except me.
Anyways, it was a good time.
Surprised
But
by you.
here's my thoughts on SEMA because nobody asked. But I don't mind it. It's like one of those things where you can really only, in my opinion, go every 2 years and it still be somewhat interesting. And this is probably just a lot of people probably love it and they like to see it every year. This is just my personal opinion, and probably because we work with trucks and stuff like that every day, and so it gets a little bit monotonous. But SEMA it's super cool to see a lot of the builds, and I think it's cool to see like the new innovation in different tools and processes and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm not a huge fan of the truck scene, especially right now. For like mostly like the custom truck scene, and it's just a weird space of like to put it frankly, it's kind of just a pissing contest most of the time. Of like, my truck's taller than yours, my wheels are bigger than yours. You know,
Nothing creative.
I have more stars in my headliner. that sort of thing. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool guys that I've been able to meet within the trucking world that also have businesses and stuff like that. So I'm not saying it's everybody that's like this, but there's a lot of people that kind of just ruin it for a lot of people that just enjoy the aesthetics and making trucks look cool. So SEMA, like I said, you only get a new model year every few years of any manufacturer. So like there hasn't been a model year for a couple different years. I think one of the coolest things that was at SEMA this year is kind of indicative of the state of it this year. Is like it was like a cardboard truck.
A cardboard truck.
Yeah, I think it was like Method Wheels or something. They took a bunch of their boxes and they made a full like pre-runner truck out of it, which was kind of cool. I mean, it was cool to see, but I mean, when that is one of the highlights of the show, and there are probably a bunch of other things. That was just one thing that I saw. And like the way that the custom trucks are right now, it's either you just keep lifting them higher and putting bigger wheels and tires on them, or you, I guess, lower them. But that's not really too big of a thing right now. So it's a weird space where it's at right now. In my opinion, maybe that's just how I feel about it. But I'm not huge on like the go to truck shows, and like I don't mind talking to the people and like getting to know some of those people, but I don't necessarily care for some of the culture around some of that stuff. SEMA's a lot different because it's technically a trade show that only select people can get into that have the ability to get into SEMA. But it's that's kind of a farce just because anybody, if you know somebody, you can say, hey, can I be one of your employees so I can go to SEMA even though they don't work there? Not to say we've done that before, but
Carlos.
Yeah, that's true. So it's just one of those things. Like it's technically quote unquote exclusive, but it's not. So there's thousands of people there. There's so much stuff to see, which is super cool. And it's in Vegas, and I don't mind Vegas for like a day or two, but
Oh, okay. Sorry, go ahead. But on Vegas topic, I have something.
okay. I don't mind Vegas, but Vegas is Vegas if you've ever been there, and
$12 for a bottle of water.
unless you like to just spend, unless you just like to spend a lot of money, or I mean, I guess even gamble and stuff like that.
Okay, here's this. I don't know if it's new. All you can eat, drink, golf, and eat for $59. So you get unlimited food, unlimited drinks, and unlimited golf at Atomic Golf Las Vegas.
Mhm.
And it's like for 3 hours, and you just get to.
Okay.
So
Well,
we need to go. I just saw that last night.
I've done Topgolf a couple times in Vegas, and it's super cool Topgolf because
But
you can see
Topgolf,
everything.
you have to pay $14 for
Topgolf is
a drink.
definitely a little bit of a joke nowadays, but anyways, that's kind of my thoughts on SEMA. I'm sure, I don't know, we had some specific things that we did that were at SEMA. Like we didn't have any like full trucks that were there necessarily, I don't think, but probably lights and probably random stuff that we've done. I know that for sure. So, and like I said, a couple guys that I know pretty well take trucks and have fun. And I don't know. I think as of it is right now, it's just my personal feelings on truck shows and SEMA, and probably too, we're just super jaded from it just because of what we do every day. Jared, do you have any thoughts on SEMA?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to go see the paint products and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool. Paint equipment.
That
Then it could bother you about stuff more and be like,
That's
hey,
true.
I need more of this.
That's actually cool because we saw like you see all the new innovation in like sanding techniques or technology and stuff like that, and so that part of it is cool.
Go once every 10 years.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the right number.
That's probably fine. Maybe we'll go next year. I don't know. It depends on what new model years come out as well, or if we have, I don't know, that we'll have like a bigger build that we've done a lot of work on. But it's fun to experience for sure. I think I've been 3 or 4 times. But anyways, that's SEMA. You should go if you have the chance, or if I guess you have the ability to find somebody that can send you, because you do have to have a specific tag. So that's my thoughts on. Anybody have thoughts on? Here's a question. How this is one I've been, sounds weird, thinking about for a while. And I know we got to kind of get moving here, but what we do and like sell and do for people is a very excessive thing, right? I think we all know that. We deal in a very let's say frivolous market, but obviously it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it helps us feed our families and stuff like that. But yeah, just in light of being a follower of Jesus, it's like a weird thing because Jesus talks so much about storing up, treasures not here on earth and stuff like that. And so just wrestling with that of just dealing with something every day where it's just a unnecessary thing most of the time. Like somebody doesn't need to spend thousands of dollars to upgrade their already $100,000 truck, but they do, and we're here to do that. And so it's a weird tension, in my opinion. Over the last couple of years, I've just been thinking of that. Don't get me wrong, I love what we do, and it's super fun, and I'm glad we get to do it together. But
I told you we should start installing in-ground pools.
some McBuzz.
That's not extravagant either.
Right. And a lot of people in Idaho would want one.
I want an in-ground pool, but
I think it's different. I mean, Jesus walked on water. I don't know if that helps.
mikvah is the Hebrew word for, it's technically bath, but like that's
Pool.
So we could just call it in-ground mikvahs, and it could be.
I feel like we'll get canceled for that somehow.
Probably, especially since we're 4 white guys.
Yeah. Anyways, you don't have to have any thoughts on it. I just thought, just a question, just a thought.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How many jobs are out there that
That's true. There's a lot
I
of
was gonna say,
are completely necessary?
You can
It's
say
true.
that about literally everything except for like what, healthcare and
yeah.
maybe a few other things.
Farming.
Yeah,
Doctor.
because like you could even say fast food. If you're a fast food worker, it's like go to the grocery store and spend half the money and get more food.
No, it's true.
But-
There's definitely lots of other occupations that are like, is this necessary? But it
this
is
is definitely more
And
so
this
on
is-
that side.
right, and this is where we're at in this time and place, and this is where I think God has put us for this time. And so it's like, what do we do with it more so than let's just not do it, I guess.
I think he's telling us we need to start looking for new jobs.
We can
No,
start
no.
getting those stickers, like the one sticker we got, and put it in people's orders.
We get those all the time.
Yeah.
The one that has like the
Old John 3:16.
Yeah.
I don't like that form of.
Just trying to help you out.
That's a good idea. Well, so here's another thing. So Exodus 31, if y'all are familiar with this, it's the building of the tabernacle, right? And so God appoints Bezalel and Oholiab. You know those two guys?
My
close.
friends.
Yeah. They were specifically chosen by God to build and be pretty much in charge of building the tabernacle. And the tabernacle in and of itself is a very excessive thing. With the way that it was built.
But I mean, isn't it excessive for God?
Right. Yeah, but I mean, it was still just, especially for them in their time and place, what they were doing. Like, it was still very excessive. Like, yes, it was for a specific purpose in worship. But it was still, like, could they have still worshipped without that? Probably. Anyways, they were specifically chosen by God to be gifted at building and crafting, and they were given talents, is what it says, to do so. So that's like one thing. That's our shop passage, Exodus 31.
There you go.
But it's kind of a cool, and like somebody who likes to build and do stuff with my hands, it's like, yeah, see, like there's purpose in some of this stuff. Bible trivia time. Do you know this instance with these two guys? what there's something within it that is the first thing that happens in all the Bible up until this point. So Genesis to Exodus 31 is the first time it happened to anybody, specific person in the Bible. Do you know what it is?
Do we get a hint other than that? Or
It has to do with God interacting with these two guys.
I mean, is it?
I was workshopping new shop names in my head when you were talking, so I don't actually know what the question was.
I got nothing.
Yeah, is it like the first time a priest went into the Holy of Holies or something?
No, it's more like along the lines of spirituality. I'll read it for you. Okay. He selected Oholiab and Bezalel. They are the first ones to be filled with God's Spirit in the entirety of the Bible. That's at least from the Bible actually telling us that they were filled with God's Spirit. It's the first instance. So, kind of cool too.
There you go.
That the first guys in the Bible that we're told are filled with God's Spirit occurs.
Mm-hmm.
So, in case you guys
Now we know.
need some Bible trivia. All that to say, we like what we do. I love what we do. It's fun. But, yeah. Any other thoughts?
Okay. Well, Kenny, we can't see your thumb.
No.
There we go.
Nice.
The camera was focused
New
on
shop
us.
name?
What is it?
Salt and Headlight,
That's nice.
or Headlight of the World.
We'll put, maybe that's not good. I was going to say we could put head in parentheses.
Okay.
You know, because it's like salt and light, but then.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
got you. I might be confused.
Yeah, that's very confusing. That's a good.
You're welcome.
I
That
like,
was good.
Thank you.
Good work.
cool. Well, we'll keep workshopping that one a little bit. Okay, question of the week. This is brought to you by Evan.
Eric.
No, precision.
Oh, precision.
Mhm.
Headlight.
Retrofit.
Salt and Headlight.
Salt and light.
If you could invent anything, i.e., gadget, weapon, tool, AI, which isn't AI technically already invented? Or is
Yeah.
it just inventing another one of those?
No, it's
Okay.
invented.
What would you invent and what would it be called? It says go big or go home.
Have you ever heard of the, like I've seen it on Instagram a few times, but if like your fingers could dispense liquids, which 5 liquids would you dispense?
Mm-hmm.
I would invent something like that to where I could have like gas in a finger and water and what would my other 3 be?
I've seen you dispense gas from somewhere else. I don't know if that's what we're talking about.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
I would do maybe like Baja Blast or something, some coffee. I don't know what my 5th.
Baja Blast.
Yeah.
That's the best you can come up with.
I don't know. I'm on the spot. I've got to think of 5 liquids off the top of your head.
Huh?
But that would be my invention.
Okay.
And it could be
like Liquid Man
yeah. I
instead
don't
of
know.
Spider
I
Man.
don't know.
Liquid
But then
Man.
if you're like out of gas, you could just be like, now you're full. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
So that would be my
Okay.
invention.
That's
I'll think of the 5th one. And
Okay.
I'll come back to it.
okay. Kenny, do you have any thoughts?
I'll steal one from, I saw an Instagram story about a guy that created a water powered vehicle.
Mm.
Ran completely off of,
Mhm.
it's like a conspiracy theory that the government killed him because he found a way to eliminate the use of gasoline in
Oh.
cars. And so he was going to patent it and all this kind of stuff, and it worked. It ran like 100 miles off of like 2 gallons of water or something like that. I forget how it worked, but water powered vehicles,
That's a good idea.
because we have
Smart.
pretty much unlimited.
We should start researching that.
So you want the government to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
I'll go down in a blaze of glory. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Or we get it out there before they kill us. And then we become millionaires.
That's my idea, though.
Mm.
Because I really need a good way to save gas when getting to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take
You're
5 steps.
You're in a tough spot here. Okay. That's a valid. Jared, thoughts?
I forgot to think of one.
Yeah. I'm still trying to formulate something, but I wish there was a way like I have lots of thoughts a lot of times, okay? But I don't know, sometimes you don't write. Yes, Evan.
A pillow that records your dreams.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be sick.
That seems like
That just popped
Yeah.
into my head.
I don't know if I want that though. Because some of my dreams
Yeah,
are
what if you have a bad dream?
But
You just hit delete when you wake up.
unpopular opinion, I don't mind scary dreams.
I don't mind them. I like them better than scary movies. If that's
I don't think that's the
okay. Tell me if I have prophetic powers, okay? I sometimes have dreams where something happens and I see it in my dream and, don't think anything of it, but it's just like there. And then in real life, it could be months later, it could be days later. Something happens and I'm like, I saw this in my dream.
Oh, yeah. I do that all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Deja vu. You're like, wait a second.
No, but it's not like deja vu. It's like this event happened in a dream. And
Evan's dreams are him going to Jersey Mike's to get another sub or something like that. I dreamed about this.
No, mine are more like straight chaos. Like, I have no idea what's happening. It's like, I don't even know.
Anyways, does anybody have those? Has that ever happened to you? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where you've like dreamt something and it's just like it's like 4 or 5 seconds in time,
Mhm.
but then it happens and plays out in real life, and you're like, I dreamed about this.
Yeah.
I feel like mine is more like I don't remember my dream until this thing happens, and I'm like, wait, I've seen that
Yeah.
before.
That's more like
That's kind of what I.
it's like a deja vu. Like I was sleeping. I remember,
Wait,
Hmm.
I've seen this before.
I've had things where like it's not like the same thing, but I'd be like thinking about someone and then they show up at the shop, which is weird.
Who would
or
that be?
like you call, like
Yeah.
they'll call you, which is just funny.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I think it's crazy. I think so. Anyways, back to what I was. If
Yeah,
there's a
sorry.
way, like I had thoughts and they could just be directly translated to a notepad, and so that if I need to come back
I
to them,
actually agree with that. I didn't know where you were going with that, but
Yeah.
that is cool. Yeah, because I think a lot of stuff in my head, and I'm
Yeah.
not great at communicating it, but it makes perfect sense in
Mhm.
my head.
Yeah.
If I could write it down
It
right
is.
when I think it.
which I don't think humanity is too far off from something like that, just because, like, there's AI that you can use where we could set it in here and it can record our conversation and it can create a perfect outline of what we
Mhm.
talked about. And like if somebody wasn't in here and then they read the outline, they'd be like, I completely understand everything you guys talked about just based off AI summarizing the conversation. So anyways, I think that would be super helpful just because then I wouldn't have to, one, remember it, or two, like if I had ideas I want to come back to them, got them on a notepad.
It's good stuff.
Did you figure out your 5th liquid?
No, not yet. I'll think about it.
Okay.
But I also retract my Baja Blast one.
So now you're down to 3.
Because
What if it was
you
like,
could pick a lot of better.
I feel like
liquids.
if you could excrete WD-40.
But how often
I
do
don't
you
like
actually use
excrete.
WD-40? Like, I want something that's like every day. So gas, water, coffee.
Milk.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could sell it.
I don't want your milk.
Finger milk. I'll come up with the next 2, and they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good, I promise.
Electricity. It's not
That's
a
not a
liquid,
liquid.
but that would be crazy.
Then you'd just be like
Electrolyte
shooting
water.
like Gatorade,
Yeah.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Give me the white Red Bull as my 4th.
No Fuji apple.
Yeah, but that's seasonal. Like if I were to get in the summertime and be drinking ginger, I would be like, it gets old.
This is a good segue into our next conversation. I'm going to rearrange our blocks for us a little bit just because I think we're going to play a game. Would you rather? Okay. Would you rather? So the first one, would you rather only be allowed to drink one flavor of Red Bull whenever you wanted for the rest of your life, or be able to drink one Red Bull a month of any flavor?
Give me the white forever.
I'm option B.
Just once a month?
I wouldn't
mean,
want to
yeah.
only be able to drink Red Bull. I would rather switch it up and drink like a Monster or
Well, he's just saying like a Red
Different
Bull
Red Bull
flavor.
flavor.
So you have to drink
Yeah.
white for the rest of your life, or
Or you can switch it up every
you
month.
can drink whatever
I would
flavor.
rather
Can
switch
you
it
go
up.
back to like white? Go white and then
Oh, that's true.
original and then white?
That's a good question. I don't know.
But then it's only once a month. You only
I,
get one.
I feel like it'd be cyclical, so you'd have to like you'd
Yeah.
start at the top, work your way down, and then come back to the top and work your way
I
down.
guess it depend on how many. So all the Red Bull flavors you have to cycle through? I don't like that.
Yep.
I'd probably just get original.
I go white for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd just go option A, personally. Okay.
Kenny's more of a
I'm alone on my own
more of a
island.
water type
Kenny,
of
can
guy.
you read?
Yep.
Or would you rather be? Question number 2.
Is this our
Yeah.
segment? What's it called? What's the segment called?
Would you rather?
This is
Oh,
called
let's play a game.
Itch or Stick.
Oh.
For the rest of your life, would you rather have sticky fingers or an itch in the middle of your back?
This is not what I heard you say at the beginning of. I don't even know what I heard you say.
Itch
but
or stick?
Itch or
Itch or
stick?
stick.
Itch or stick.
Okay. Itch or stick.
Itch or
not my
stick.
stick.
That's a good
Itch or
name
stick.
for like an
That's what I-
itching stick. Itch or stick?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
I'll
one's
go-
this one's tough. Okay, because we gotta wait. We gotta discuss this. You gotta play this out. If your hands were sticky all the time, I don't know what, because like you can't even put gloves on.
You couldn't do anything. Like you'd pick something up and you couldn't put it back down.
Is it like a stickiness though that what's the word I'm looking for?
Leaves residue.
That transfers. It's a hard word. Transfer. Is it a stickiness that transfers? Like, so if I picked up my phone, would the stickiness be on my phone, or is it just the fact that it's my hands are sticky?
I'm going to go with the itch in my back, get the itch or stick so I can.
But an itch is awful. When your back
In
is
the middle of your
itching,
back.
But you can
Like a
put
deep
like
itch.
you can put like itch cream on your back.
No,
But
there's no.
no,
I don't think
there's
there's
no
any soothing
stopping
it.
it.
Like you can itch it, but
because then if your fingers were sticky, you could just wipe them
I
off.
feel like if it was always there, you'd get used to the itch. I can't handle my fingers being messy.
Hmm.
I can't watch my daughter eat
I agree.
food because it gives me
Kids
extreme-
eating food is the worst. One of the worst things for me
It's-
because it's so messy and so unnecessarily.
Sometimes I just
extra.
have to take a wipe and clean her up mid, just because to reset my brain a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I just don't watch. But I'm gonna go with the itch. I can't.
Yeah.
I do too
I mean,
much.
okay.
Mm.
If you have sticky fingers, you could go to the NFL. Tight end, brother.
That's
Just
true.
stick your hand up.
Yeah, for 17 Sundays you're golden, but
The rest of your life.
the rest of your life
just-
you're just like, I can't do
That's
anything.
fair. Okay.
All right,
Good segment.
Jared, can you do the last one?
I sure can. What? Oh, in-laws?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have a mother-in-law who you hate that calls you every day to see how you're doing, or a brother-in-law that you hate who shows up at your house uninvited to eat your food? I literally go to Kenny's house all the time. So let's go ahead and go to Kenny here.
I like both my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law.
No, this is that. We're not. We're not
Not
changing.
ours.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you have a mother.
I know. I'm just putting that out there
Okay.
so that if Karen decides to listen to this, I'm safe. I would go with the brother-in-law.
every day, eating
It
your
doesn't
food.
say every day. It says the mother-in-law calls you every day. It says the brother-in-law just shows up randomly.
Trust me, I'm never showing up to Kenny's house unannounced again.
No,
Why?
I would take
Why
the
is that?
brother-in-law
Okay.
because
Have you
I
been
don't
over that?
I don't
Yeah.
answer my phone well. Maybe I should take the first one because I don't answer my phone that well as it is.
I mean,
So I
yeah, you
might just
could
not
I
answer.
think, I think it's implied that you have to.
Okay,
Yeah,
if I
you talk-
have
you
You
to
at least have to
answer,
talk to her.
if I have to talk to, yeah, give me the
Mm.
Well,
dude
then-
eating my food.
You could like punch your brother-in-law in the face and be like, "Leave my house."
I'll make him do some chores.
I love my mother-in-law, and I don't want to talk to her every day on the phone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I probably wouldn't pick that one.
I haven't talked to my mother-in-law in 8 years, so
Well, that's a different situation.
We need some.
but
You got the best.
the odd part about it is I think she actually does hate me. So,
So you want her to call you?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she'd say to me. She'd probably call me a name. It's definitely happened before. This is a
We're just
weirdly
getting it all
personal.
out
This is a
there.
weirdly personal
I was gonna say.
question. I didn't even think about this until now.
That'd be a switch up in your life, huh?
Yeah.
Calls you every day.
Yeah. I'm not talking to you for 8 years.
I know
They're calling you
the
every
only
day.
thing that changes here for me is that she would just start calling me. So this could literally happen today. She just called me
I'll
and call me
call
immediately.
her up and be like, hey,
Uh.
can you just call Hunter once a day?
Honestly, though, I would, the fact that she's
You
at
can
least
try and report
willing, maybe, yeah, but the fact that she's just willing to call me is a step in the right direction. So,
True.
I mean,
she's just calling you to cuss you out, though.
she's at least wanting to talk to me. She's thinking of me, right?
Gives you some
That's true.
perspective on life, though. Keeps you humble.
Yeah.
That's good.
I feel like I get tired of. I guess it depends on how often your brother-in-law's showing up to your house.
Well, and you could. I feel like there's.
Let's say once a week, not every day.
I can handle once a week because it already
once a week
happened.
call or once.
Jared's getting coffee.
Yep.
Um,
I'd probably take brother-in-law.
Hmm.
Because if I got tired, I could just punch him in the face.
he's still gonna show up though,
Well, eventually, he'll
and then
stop
you're gonna
showing
get
up.
arrested for assault.
No, because we're family.
That's okay to
Domestic abuse is definitely okay.
If he's eating my food, is it in my house?
Officer, you don't understand.
But he says he's your brother-in-law. I don't care.
Whose white baby is this?
All right. Well, there we have it.
Good sec.
There we have it. Okay, moving on. That's our. We're 46 minutes in, and we are just now getting to our sports section. So that's our normal part of the show. Sports section. You should again listen to our sports takes because they are.
Very accurate.
Thank you.
You say that, and every time I say any sports take, you guys look at me like I'm just an idiot, and like I can't be taken seriously because I cheer for the Chiefs.
No, that's
Right.
because you
I don't
take
agree with that.
every other team just because.
I literally said the Broncos have the best defense in the NFL yesterday, and Kenny's like,
That's not what I made the face to.
"What'd you make the face to,
You said
Bubba?
something about their offense, and I was like, maybe.
That their offense isn't good."
I forget what you said, but
That's
I
what I
don't know.
said.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna move into our sports section. So,
Mm-hmm.
sports week recap. Kenny,
I'll go
Colts.
first. Yeah, got the first win over in Germany in the historic Olympic Stadium.
That was crazy. I actually
That's
saw
cool.
a picture of that where it was somebody took a current day picture of it in the
Mhm.
same spot, and there was the next one of the 1934 Olympics with Hitler standing in that spot. It was
That's kinda
crazy.
It's kind of nuts, but yeah, it was super cool. Not an A+ game, but win's a win. JT's putting on a MVP season, and apparently he's not. I don't know.
He's not on track for 2,000 yards, so he's not going to get it. But
It's probably true, but
Did Adrian Peterson have 2,000 yards?
Yeah.
mhm.
What? How many yards do you have right now?
He's not on track for 2,000 in the regular season.
Oh.
He's on track for 2,000 if they play a couple
which is
postseason games.
regular season MVP. So
It's true, but
We'll see.
we'll see.
It'll be hard
He could still get it. Saquon, he has 2 yards more than Saquon did last year at this point, and Saquon got 2,000. So it could still happen. Will it? He also has 7 more touchdowns than Saquon did last year. So, but no, it's a good game.
Yeah, you won by 5-6.
6, yeah,
Math is hard.
under the
Mhm,
spread.
mhm.
Which it took it to overtime. Also, I feel like okay, here's just a random take on Daniel Jones. I feel like he's obviously good at what he does. I feel like in person he's maybe a little bit more of like kind of a little oblivious, just kind of like does his thing. How does he play the game with he's got blood all in his mouth and he's like he doesn't even lick his teeth or anything like that. It's just like all in his mouth.
They during the overtime drive, they obviously they had a camera angle looking
Mhm.
at the field, and it was behind him, and you could see a red like he had wiped his mouth and then wiped his pants,
Oh.
so you could see it on his pants. There was a green mark from where he had slid earlier, and then there was a red mark.
Did he get hit in the head or what happened?
Something happened. I think his helmet.
I think he got hit in the face.
Somebody's hand got inside his helmet or something. But no, he was
Anyways.
actually. Jared's gonna love this. He was originally committed to play for Purdue.
Really?
before he went to Duke.
Purdue.
You like that? You like that, Jared?
I don't know. You said I would like it, so I tried to like it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
That's interesting. Thank
Yeah.
you for that extra
You're
bit of
welcome.
information.
Kenny loves Purdue more.
I
than
didn't
he
know that,
loves
so
I went
own
to
laugh.
school
at
20
Purdue.
minutes from Purdue, and my second grade teacher's husband was the chaplain for Purdue sports. And my dad graduated from Purdue, which is probably more important. But
that's pretty cool.
Swallow
Are you
much,
okay, Evan?
buddy?
Okay.
All right, we're good.
That's pretty cool, actually.
we got bye week coming up, though. So
Bye
rest
week,
up.
and then you play the Chiefs coming off the bye. So
I have a question for Jared.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Are you at all concerned that Lou Anarumo, the one of the only DCs that's like had good success against the Chiefs in the playoffs specifically, has 2 weeks to prepare for Patrick Mahomes and with probably the best defense he's ever had?
I am concerned.
Are concerned? Okay.
I am concerned. Yeah,
Because
we
at,
could
that,
lose for sure.
at that point, we will have our full secondary back, which is
it's in
Kansas City.
Mhm.
Should be a good game.
I think it'll be a 50-50 game.
Yeah.
I will not be surprised at pretty much any outcome because I could see the Colts getting blown out. I could see it being really close.
Yeah.
I could see the Colts winning.
I think the Chiefs will be favored. I think
Yeah,
the Chiefs will be
they
favored
will
in
be favored.
every matchup for the rest of the season. And hopefully
mean,
they can win.
They're favored to win the Super Bowl, and they're not even in the playoffs right now. So,
Yeah,
but that'll be a good game. And then, I mean, I guess we'll
take.
get into it in a second. So, okay, so you get a bye week. And you do have a decent chance at the number 1 seed, which I don't know if you want it. Maybe you'd rather play that extra game in the playoffs.
It's true.
I think it's so. Here's my thing.
Go ahead.
A team like the Chiefs or the Patriots before, where they've constantly been to the playoffs, like they know what they're supposed to do in the playoffs. So like that bye week probably helps them more so. But a team maybe that hasn't been in the playoffs that's really good this year, and they do get the 1 seed, and they take a week off, and then the week they come back, and then they lose because they would have been better off staying in rhythm routine. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
I think it's just one game, one bye week, which
Yeah.
they're used to doing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
In the college football playoff last year,
Yeah.
where they missed like 4 weeks of football, I think it clearly had an effect because every
like
single
Boise
team
State.
got destroyed
Yeah.
that had the bye week.
Would you rather have the 1 seed and play a 7 seed Chiefs, or would you rather have like the 3 seed and play like the 5 seed Jags or something? Like it kind of weighs out.
I don't think they'd actually be able to play the Jags, would they?
Well, it's hypothetical.
Well,
Would you
They could, I
be
guess,
middle and play
Um,
mid team
if they got a wild. Well, that's not true.
I don't think they can because they're in the same division.
Well, no, you
Yeah,
could
you
if
can.
they got
Yeah,
the wild card.
Yeah.
I would rather take the 1 seed
Yeah.
because I'm like the
mean-
Colts are a dome team. They play inside, and
That's
I
true.
get that
Home
that's
field
advantage.
home field is a
Yeah.
big deal, and like especially would I rather win a game in the playoffs? Sure, but getting home field and having like we don't have to play the Chiefs or the Broncos or
Cold,
whoever
snow
in
team,
the cold,
yeah.
and then the first game you play outside would be in Santa Barbara,
Yeah.
and it's not going to be negative 10 degrees
Right.
like it is going to be in Denver or in Kansas City. So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
Well, we'll see. I think there's a solid chance that the Patriots end up with the 1 seed if the Colts lose a game, but just because the Patriots could easily win out.
Yeah, their schedule is.
schedule's easy. So
The Broncos have to play the Chiefs 2 more times, this week being one, and then they have to play Chargers 1 more time. I think I'm trying to remember who else. Anyways, so I think there's Evan.
Yep.
Your Bears, they almost lost to Jackson Dart / Russell Wilson.
Yeah. We could not stop Jackson Dart from running the ball. You could see.
I mean, you
every-
did. You gave him a
Well,
concussion.
yeah, eventually. But like the first 3 quarters, you could tell it was gonna be a QB run,
Mhm.
QB designed run, and we just couldn't stop him. And he would run for 20 yards and get a touchdown, or run for 15 yards and get a first. It was just like we'd work to get them to 3rd and long, and then Jackson Dart would get them out of it. So our defense is still kind of very injured, but we should have some people coming back here soon. We did get CJGJ, which has been a huge help. He's actually not been toxic in our locker room, and he's been helping us out on D.
Is that
But-
Cyrus Jones, Gardarius Johnson?
No, I don't even know what CJ Gardner Johnson,
Oh.
but I don't know what CJ stands for. But anyway, he's been a good addition. Our offense, for once in my life, when watching the Bears, we haven't been reliant on our defense to stop the other team from getting points. We've been reliant on our offense to score more points than the other team,
Mm.
which has always been the opposite with the Bears. So, I don't know what's different, but we're winning games, which is what matters.
I guess you got BJ calling plays, so he's doing work.
Have BJ calling plays. He's cooking. We have the most explosive plays completed in the NFL at the moment.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah. So we're
super
6-3, tied for first NFC North. We're tied with the Lions. Packers are 5-3-1, and Vikings are 4-5 or something.
Jared has a question.
Eric has here that the Bears still have to play the Packers twice and the Eagles and the Lions.
Our schedule is very hard coming up. So we have Vikings on Sunday, and then we go Pittsburgh to Pittsburgh, and then we have the Lions, the Eagles, and the Packers twice. So it's a very hard schedule. But if we can, I think if we can only lose 3 of those games, then I think we can win the North with 11-6 record and make the playoffs. I don't know. I think we have a good shot of winning the North. I think we definitely can beat the Packers at least once.
Packers don't look good to me.
They look awful. Against the Eagles, they just looked like they were.
Week 1, the Packers destroyed the Lions, and
Yeah.
they were the best team in the NFL, according to people. That's why I say we don't overreact to Week 1 too much, right, Ken? I'm not saying you did. I'm asking if you agree.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you can't really overreact to anything before, like, I would say like week 6,
Yeah.
because you don't even get to the first bye week until week 5, right?
But yeah, I think if we can win at least 4 of our next 7, I think we can win the North and at least make the playoffs, which is a big step for a first-year coach, second-year quarterback. And Caleb's taking big strides, so hopefully we can keep that rolling.
That's super cool, Evan. Thank you for hearing.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Our FedEx lady was dropping off her packages. You know what I was thinking? We should set up we get a lot of deliveries, right? What if we set up, you know how people set up like a thing that says thanks,
Mhm.
delivery people, and they give them free stuff?
Yeah. Except it would be
Or
the same person getting
You could
it
give
every
me a
day.
raise.
That works too.
That's where I'm at.
That works too.
I'll ask the delivery drivers what they think.
Okay.
Moving on. That was really insightful. I heard everything you said, Evan. So the Chargers beat the Steelers in a very invigorating game. Jared,
I take issue with the headline here, Hunters Chargers. Barely.
he didn't put ownership of, because it just says
I'm just barely
he
your
didn't
team.
put an apostrophe in between the R and the S.
Kind of Hunters Chargers.
Listen,
That's where I'm at.
I'm riding with them. We're bolting up the frick up. Okay, bolting and Tuscan up. That's what we do. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Aaron Rodgers was absolutely horrible, and I mean, I guess you could just say that it was just because Aaron Rodgers was bad. I like to think the defense played well, as well. They did force a lot of that and got decent pressure, which the defense is so weird this year because some games they'll have good games where they played well like that, and then some games they just let everybody run all over them, throw all over them. So, yeah, they won. Justin Herbert's been playing quite well. He almost got hurt.
Almost got hurt, huh?
He got rolled up on his
Oh, yeah,
ankle. He was fine though, I guess. Anyways, and our offensive line is not great, but their game plan going into it was very smart and just they got the ball out super quick. His release time was
I
less than
think
2
that's how they're
seconds.
gonna win.
I mean, yeah, his release time was like less than 2 seconds. So, especially when you're playing somebody like the Steelers, who
Yeah.
have a really good defensive line, or they should have a really good defensive line, in TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward, and yeah. So that's key for them, and until they figure out whether they get some guys back or, yeah. But until then, they're just gonna have to rely on Justin Herbert to get the ball out.
Who are they getting back?
I mean, I guess Joe Alt could come back. He's probably not going to if they don't go deep into the season. And they obviously lost Slayton for the year, so that sucks.
Mhm.
Slater. Mekhi Becton was back, but he's just okay, I
He
guess.
dropped off after he left the Eagles.
Yeah. There's one other guy that they're missing. I can't remember his name, but
Is Gadsden dead? Oh, day to day. My bad.
Close.
yeah, he's day-to-day. He should be fine. I think it's just a sprained ankle, I believe. So, yeah, so we'll see. But the AFC West is very interesting. We'll see what happens. Because
Raiders could win it all.
Chargers are 2 games ahead
Probably
of the Chiefs.
mathematically.
Yeah.
They could. Chargers are 2 games ahead of the Chiefs. Broncos are what? Just 2 right now because they haven't played the Chiefs yet.
Have you had your bye?
No. Bye will be next week. I think it's week 12. It's a late bye. So anyways, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting going down because they all play. Like I said, the Chiefs and the Broncos play each other twice. Chiefs and the Chargers play one more time. Chargers and the Broncos play one more time. So interesting stuff. We'll see what happens. They play the Jaguars this week in Jacksonville. So
They're getting so much hype
Better win.
that's not deserved.
the
I think.
Jaguars?
Oh, everybody's falling off now
Really?
because
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when they beat the Chiefs, everybody was like, "Oh, this team's legit." And
they are not that
Yeah.
good.
They lost Travis Hunter for the year. So
yeah, because he was doing a lot.
we'll see what happens. But they should win this week. Anyway, we'll get to that in a bit. But Jared, your Chiefs coming off the bye. Did they win?
Coming off the bye, they didn't lose.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Ken's looking at me like he's got a question. You're just side-eyeing.
I'm listening.
He's looking at you with those eyes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go like this. Yes, we're playing the Broncos. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, 2 p.m. game.
Yep.
2:25.
it's a big game. I
It's in
feel like
Denver.
what's up, Big Dog?
In Denver.
In Denver. I feel like, well, I almost don't feel like it's like if they lose, they're probably not winning the division, and if they win, they're on track to win the division. It's that big of a swing game for them in the division.
But at this point, like, the Chiefs are playing well, so they're gonna make the playoffs.
They'll probably make the playoffs,
Yeah.
so they gotta. If they lose, they will be fighting for a wild card,
Yeah.
and they're fighting with Jacksonville probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not. If you put me on a lie detector, I would say the Chiefs are making the playoffs. I would also say I'm like 50-50 they win the division. And after this game, I'll probably move up quite a bit if they win. I think it'd be
What's your current record?
5-4.
5-4.
Worst
I
case
mean,
scenario.
3 games back isn't terrible.
Worst case scenario.
They're 2 games back.
Like I
From
said,
the Broncos.
Yeah.
like I said the other day, you could lose 5 of the next 7. Probably won't happen, but
Yeah. They'll be favored in every game. I think
they will be.
think they'll make the playoffs. It would take a pretty significant.
Unless Jacksonville just decides to, because they're
Yeah.
really the only other AFC team in contention, I think.
Houston's
Unless
coming
Houston.
back. They just won, so they play Tennessee this week. So if they win, they will be 500. Which if they don't beat Tennessee, they got issues. They don't have CJ Stroud right now though. They're playing Davis Mills.
Yeah.
You play the Texans still, right?
We play.
I think you do.
the Titans for sure. I can't remember. Yeah, we have to play the Texans.
Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
So that'll be interesting. But, all right. Well, moving to our our pick'ems. Our Week 10 recap: Bears won by 4. Point 2. Jared.
Boo.
He picked the Bears by 3. Colts won by 6. Point 2. Evan. Colts by 6.
I almost had it. If
Didn't
they would have kicked the extra point, they don't get to kick the extra point though.
didn't you
because it
guys
would've
pick
walked off?
5, 6, 7?
hmm
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
They
Crazy.
sandwiched me, so
Yeah,
I had
Oh, that's right.
I had
Okay.
7. He had 8.
Yeah.
Chargers won by 15. Point 2. Me, because you all picked the Steelers. Chiefs won by 1,000. Evan loses all his points.
No.
You picked the bye week by 10. So
I was
those-
close.
for those that are super invested in where we're at with the point totals here, myself, that is Hunter, has 2 points. Jared, 4 points. Kenny, 4 points.
Oh,
Evan, 5 points.
yes.
Not anymore. You just lost them all.
Eric has 1 point and Kevin has 0 points.
I don't know
how they got points.
Yeah, how are they
but
getting points?
Eric was on the podcast.
Oh,
That
that's
is true.
His prediction.
That's pretty good.
Kevin,
for
you
getting 1
suck
point.
at predicting. 0 points, huh?
Kevin?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sucks.
I mean, I'm at 2 points, so I've been better at picking it's funny, actually, Kenny has been not good at picking the actual scores of the games, but he's been better at picking
The spread.
the spread.
Let's be honest. It's all luck.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
point.
No, I do
You know.
research. I know.
You know.
Okay, week 10. Bears Vikings over under is
48.5.
Vikings are favored by
That's just because it's in Minnesota.
by 3.
Am I going first? Because
Yeah,
it's my
sure.
team?
And now you can give a quick analysis. We got 10 minutes to wrap this up.
All right. Bears are gonna win for sure. Offense is hot. Caleb is
Hot.
hot as well.
Interesting.
He can paint his nails. He's winning games. I don't care. Vikings are favored by 3, but I think that's
Vikings are favored?
Yeah.
Only
Is it
because
JJ
it's
McCarthy?
in Minnesota, and it's JJ McCarthy, who has had some bad weeks. He's kind of up and down.
Shoot.
He's a rookie quarterback, even though he's not a rookie.
Yeah,
I feel like he's still a rookie quarterback.
yeah. So I'm taking the Bears for sure. I think it'll be close just because we always make division games close. So I'm gonna say Bears by 4.
Jared, you go for it.
Bear is my favorite animal. I don't know if
Nice.
you guys know that.
Bear.
I hate Chiefs.
I could
so-
watch. That's racist.
Are
Bears?
Are bears barely your favorite animal, or
No, they're by a long shot.
What type of bear?
I'm mostly on Grizzlies, but I'll do anything. You know, I could watch Grizzlies eat salmon all day long.
That's fair.
Catch salmon in the river.
We have that up on the TV occasionally.
Yeah.
Just the Alaskan grizzly
It's
just
my favorite thing.
sitting
So-
in the river.
Because of that fact, I'll take the Bears by 5.
Kenny?
I'm gonna take the Vikings because I think they're gonna be desperate because they're 1 game under, and if they lose this game, it's gonna really set them back
Yeah,
in
if
the
they-
division.
If they
So,
lose this home game,
I'm gonna say the defense heats up, and I'm gonna say Vikings win by 3.
You have a spear. Would you rather fight a Viking or a bear?
That's a fair question.
That's a deep question.
a Viking. Oh, I see. I was like, why are
Like a
pulling a Viking?
Scandinavian.
Do I get to choose the bear that I'm fighting?
No. It's
And it's one of the Vikings on mushrooms.
yeah, so it's either a psychopath Viking or a 450-pound grizzly bear.
That's it.
Hmm.
Give me the.
I have.
Is that all they are?
No, they're
They got to be more than that. I bet you there's
Grizzlies.
thousands
They're
pounder.
up to like 600, I think.
I have Norwegian blood in me, so I have to go with fighting a bear.
I'm gonna go with a bear because
He's
he might
he doesn't
run
ha-
away.
Right,
I don't think
shoot.
that. I don't think that.
1K? Give me 1K.
Male Kodiak grizzly bear weighs between 600 and 1,400 pounds.
Give me the bear, yeah, because I think a
You're,
bear is.
you're fighting a 1,400
I think a
pound
bear is
bear.
more.
Yeah,
if
because
I
he
get
could be
one
like-
good shot in, he's gonna run away.
yeah. He'd be like, "Frick this! I don't want to."
What if the
No,
bear's
it's
on
to the
shrooms?
death.
Yeah,
It's to the
it's to
death.
the death. You
There's
either have to
no-
kill
there's
the
no
bear or kill the
hypothetical.
Viking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll die in a blaze of glory. Give me the bear.
it's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna-
the Viking. All
Okay,
day.
so Kenny picked the Vikings
I
by.
picked the Vikings by 3. I think I said 3.
Yeah, I'll pick. I think I'm gonna go Vikings by 5.
Okay.
But it should be a good game. Yeah.
Guess I know who I'm picking in the next one.
We all would just what is it? Revenge pick.
Out of spite.
Chargers at Jacksonville. Jaguars over under is 43.5. The Jaguars are wait, why did he put +3? Does that mean they're underdogs by 3?
Jaguars are getting 3 points. Yeah, so the Chargers are favored by 3.
Okay. Why did he put the? Anyways, that's okay.
Wait, what?
The Jaguars or the Chargers are favored by 3,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why he put the inverse in there, but yeah, it is in Jacksonville. The Chargers should win this. Again, just kind of depends on
I think
if they give Justin Herbert time to throw. Because I think if he gets time to throw, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So, yeah, I think I'll take. It'll probably be closer than it should, though. But then again, if their defense plays well too, same thing could happen in the Steelers game.
Would you rather be struck by lightning or fight a jaguar?
I feel like I have more chance to live if I fought a jaguar, but depends on the lightning strike.
Never know.
A lot of people survive lightning
Yeah, I was
strikes, but a
gonna
lot of
say.
people die.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Chargers by 6.
I'll take Chargers by 7.
I'll go Chargers by 10.
Jags by 1.
You're fighting with them for a playoff spot.
Huh?
You're
You
fighting-
Jaguars?
you
Yeah.
want
And the Chargers.
Yeah, but if the Jaguars lose, you're in the playoffs if you win.
I just like
their
my odds.
division-
I'm just taking
yeah.
the Jags because you 3 took the Chargers.
Okay,
It
that's-
wasn't a rage that time, okay?
Okay. Jared, Chiefs Broncos.
Yeah, you want to fight a Chief or a Bronco. We all know. Chiefs. You're not fighting a Chief.
I'm fighting the Chief.
No, he's killing you, buddy.
No.
I got the Chiefs. They should win
most
this
of the time
game.
they're like 75 years old anyway.
The Broncos are out past Sertan.
Yeah.
Their offense is below average. Go ahead and make your face, Kenny. They're below
I
average.
agree, except for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter when the other teams give up, or when they don't have a real team like the Giants. Yeah, give me the Chiefs by.
Over under is 44.5. Broncos are favored by
No,
4.
Chiefs are
The
favored by
Broncos
4.
are not favored. I will
Oh,
take the
yeah,
Chiefs
plus
you're
by
right. You're right. Chiefs favored by 4.
3.
I read that wrong.
Kenny.
I will go Chiefs by 4.
He just picked Chiefs.
I did Chiefs by 3.
Oh.
Big dog.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Chiefs should win it. I think they know they probably need to win it.
If they lose, it's probably turnovers.
Yeah.
Ask Kenny how you lose to inferior teams.
Well, I think if your
Turn
offensive
the ball over 6 times.
if your offensive line gets destroyed like it did against the Bills,
Yeah, we got our left tackle back,
um,
and we should be healthier coming off the bye.
yeah, I think
I could see this being a Packers Eagles type score.
yeah. Just because it's in Denver, I'm gonna go Broncos by 1.
Stupid.
Give me Broncos by 2.
Stupid.
And the Colts are coming off the bye week,
Mhm.
or they're going on to
Going
a bye
into a
week.
bye week.
Bye week by 10.
Okay.
Could happen again.
Daniel Jones tears his ACL.
Okay, those are our picks for the week. That segment was presented by Precision Retrofits. Again, they just spend lots of money on this podcast, so we thank you for them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's Sports Week. There's one other thing, sports wise, that's not on here that I was gonna say something about, and I forgot. So, does
Good.
Nice.
anybody else have anything to add sports wise? Any random thing you have been thinking about, or that came up that you're like,
If you had to put $1,000 down on in a Super Bowl winner, who you putting it on?
right now?
Yeah, right now.
Rams.
That's a good pick.
Probably the Eagles.
Taking chalk Rams.
Really?
Eagles.
I don't think they're that great, but they just can win all day. Like they've
I
beaten
agree
a
with
lot of
that.
good teams this year.
You know what I'm scared of in the playoffs? I'm scared of the
The Bears.
Ravens. I'm scared of the Bills. That's pretty much who I would go into being scared of.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what their team is looking like during the season, because once they make the playoffs, you know they're going to show up.
Coach and quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
Are the Ravens in the playoffs right now?
No, but
Wait, so
they're the favorite to win the AFC North.
So then they would be. I guess you'd be fighting with Jacksonville and the Ravens.
The Ravens are the favorite to win the North.
Right.
They probably will.
Well,
win
so
the
then
North.
it'd be the Steelers.
The Steelers, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like right now, if the Eagles can not play well like they did against the Packers and then still win, and I mean they beat the Chiefs, they beat they beat the Broncos, right? No, they lost to the Broncos. That's one of the teams they lost to.
And the Giants.
Anyways, yeah,
If I had to put money on it, I hate to say it, but I have to go Chiefs, just because they always show up, and they're always in it at the end. Find a way to win games. So
The Seahawks look like the best team in the NFL right now.
right.
But do you trust the coach and quarterback in the playoffs? I don't know. I don't know that you're scared of them. Are you scared of the Broncos in the playoffs? I don't know that I'm scared of them.
That's the thing is like you have teams like Seahawks where they don't just have one guy who is always pretty reliable. Like the Chiefs, you have Patrick Mahomes, who is he's like the guy that can pull out a game for him if he needs to. Whereas the Seahawks, it's like a whole team thing almost. Like you're not necessarily relying on that. Or I guess hypothetically, if they got to the playoffs, they'd be relying on the whole team because their defense is decent. And they have multiple weapons on offense. So I don't know.
I feel like on the AFC side, you got Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, per the usual. And then I think NFC, you got Rams, maybe the Seahawks. I don't know. It's kind of NFC North or NFC is just kind of more open, I feel like.
Jaguars, Chiefs, Texans, Ravens are your 7 through 10 right now. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, obviously if you're the Chiefs, you want to win out so that you can win the division. But
And I guess Colts are looking scary too. If they get home field, I wouldn't want to play the Colts.
Anybody's dangerous. But if you had to put money, I think you're putting money on someone who's done it before in the playoffs.
Interesting. The playoff probability are interesting. The Ravens are the 10 seed, but if they win, they have a 75% chance to make the playoffs.
Well, what are the Steelers? And what's
The
their
Steelers, their current percentage is 39%. If they lose, they're 5-4. But if they lose, 25%. If they win, it's 47%. Patriots have a 98% chance to make the playoffs if they win.
It's wild.
And the Broncos have a 97% chance to make it.
I will say I am a little bit scared of what Drake May might become. And the coach. I like the coach.
Mike Vrabel. I like Mike.
Okay, well, any other random sports thoughts? Anything on college basketball, Kenny? Has it been tickling your fancy recently or no?
Just getting going.
Kenny's time of the podcast?
Something like that.
Weekly time.
Yeah.
Well, you love college basketball.
I do, except
he's in the flow right now.
They're being.
Yes, he is. We forgot to mention this is big news. We're gonna have a rec basketball team.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be taking names for our rec basketball team. If you have any, that'd be helpful. But we got, I think, 8 of us right now. So more on that to come. But okay, well, I think that about does it here. Unless anybody has anything fantasy football. Also, I guess one quick thing: fantasy football. 4 more weeks left of regular fantasy football. Our one work league, our TDs league, is very close. There's 5 teams that are 6-4. 6 teams make the playoffs, obviously. So that one's interesting. But we'll see what happens. That'll, exciting.
I have a 69% chance to win this week.
Perfect.
I'm projected 170 points.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The highest I've ever been.
That's too much. What's your record? 6-4?
Yeah. Should be higher, but
yeah, that's good.
I did win the league last year. And then I had Joe Burrow go out. which kind of killed me.
When's the trade deadline for fantasy?
Ours
I
is
think
this
it's
week.
this week or
Yours is
next
last
week.
Okay. Well, I think that about does it. Appreciate you guys listening, and yeah, hopefully this was very insightful. Hour and 20 minutes for you all that are listening.
Definitely wasn't a waste of time.
Definitely not. Nope.
They gained information.
We will be back next week.
Wait. Gas, water, Red Bull, coffee, and give me
Miller Lite.
give me like a. Does sauce count as a liquid? Give me like a fry sauce.
Okay.
Close it out.
We'll see you next week.
With that, they're just not very. That's fine. Okay.
What do you?
You're not gonna survive on any of that. Maybe gas, just because you can get.
What do you
this.
want me to get? Chicken noodle soup?
Why would you not choose water as one of them?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Gas, water,
Okay. Chicken noodle soup.
broth. I don't know. You said it couldn't survive. I don't know.
Or just assist humanity in some way.
No, that's
I
dumb.
want fry sauce and Red Bull. All right, with that, thank you, Evan.
You're welcome.
For sharing that.
You're welcome.
We'll be back next week with another episode in our Did I Mention Beautiful podcast studio. What?
Show back.
Oh, yeah. We'll show her next week. Agatha's on the shelf over here. So appreciate you guys listening, watching. We will catch you next week. Goodbye. We appreciate you listening to this episode of The Build Room. My name is Hunter. This episode is produced in part. It's written by Eric Miller, Kevin Weist, and produced in part by both Eric Miller, Kevin Weist, Hunter Brown, and the rest of the guys also help as well in it. It's presented mostly by Precision Retrofits. But again, we appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoy it, and we will catch you on the next episode.